The Vietnam War was one of the worst wars in human history. The U.S. and the Viet Cong committed horrible war crimes. The U.S. burnt villages. They also killed civilians and terrorized children. Not to be too mean to the U.S. though. The Viet Cong did horrible things such as Viet Cong booby traps and tunnels where they would shoot innocent U.S. soldiers and terrify young kids for life. Today we're going to be looking at the My Lai Massacre, or the My Lai Massacre. On the eve of the attack, the Charlie Company briefing Captain Eastermude told his men that nearly all the civilian residents of the Sun Mai village were left on the market by 7, and any who remained would be VC or VC sympathizers. He was asked whether to include the killing of women and children. Those present later gave difficulty accounts of Mindy's response. Some, including the platoon leaders, testified that orders understood them were to kill all VC and North Vietnamese combats and suspects, including women, children, and animals, to burn villages and scare the enemy. The murders, the massacre. As the search and destroy mission unfolded, it soon discarded the massacre of over 300 apparent unarmed civilians, including women, children, and the elderly. Cavalry ordered his men to enter the village, firing those who had no report of opposing fire. According to an eyewitness report offered after the event, several old men were bayoneted, praying women and children were shot in the back of the head, and at least one girl was gang raped. It was a kid. For his part, cavalry was said to have rounded up a group of villagers, ordered them to dig a ditch, and move them to the fury of gunfire. The murder of children. The other soldiers who followed the first man's lead, within seconds they gunned down up to 15 to 20 women who had been praying along with children. They moved through the village, killing villagers into ditches and putting bloods down in dirt. A lot of women had been throwing themselves on the top of children to protect them, a witness, Private Denny Knott, said after testifying against the massacre. Then the children, who were old enough to walk, got up and cavalry began to shoot the children. Meanwhile, only one American soldier was injured, Private Herbert Carter, who was shot in the foot. Alright, that's going to do it for my video today. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at VikingsFan112, that's VikingsFan112, and follow my friend ShowMeCadet144 on Twitter, that is FarmsYT. Alright? Kind of a weird way to end it, but it's how I always end it. Yeah. Peace.